going, guys? It's Tommy here from Saleslucky, reporting live from Medellin, Colombia. And today I want to talk to you guys about a topic on failure, actually on the fruits of failure. And I want to start off by saying, my relationship with failure really changed probably about 10 years ago in college when I read an article about how failure actually created resilience and all these positive qualities that most of us now know about. But the thing is about failure is that most people have a fear of failure or a fear of looking stupid or whatever it might be. And you have to understand that this is a learned fear. This is not a fear that we are born with. It is a learned fear. It is a conditioned fear. And the reason it's conditioned is because our school systems were made in the industrial age to create workers and factory workers, industrial workers who can follow directions and compliance. But our school systems really weren't made to create enlightened, fully self-actualized human beings who could tap into their full potential. Let's be real. Our school systems are not designed to do that. Okay, for the most part, they're designed to create compliance. They're designed to create conformity, and in fact, all throughout school, I'm sure most of us have the experience of just the sense of the shame of failure. If you get an F, if you fail, typically there's some shame that goes along with that. It's not typically there's no applauses that go around for failure in schools. But ironically, in real life, failure is actually a necessity to becoming good at something, becoming successful at something. I've certainly failed a ton of times when it comes to sales or any of these interactions. And it's because of those failures that I got good. I learned what not to do. I learned when to develop nuances and when to do this, when to do that. Okay, so the fear of failure is something that you definitely have to get over, condition yourself to get over, if you want to be successful in life. It's just the case. If you think of a baby, how does a baby learn to walk? A baby starts to crawl, it falls down, tries to pick itself back up, it falls down, and it does that until it learns to walk. You don't tell a baby after it falls down a couple times, hey, your kid Todd, is not meant to walk. It doesn't look like walking is for him. So I think you get my point. Failure is a learned response. Fear of failure is a learned response. It's not natural. Now, I'll give you another example. Babe Ruth. Now, Babe Ruth is obviously known for having the most home runs or however many home runs he has. But what most people don't know is that he also has the highest number of strikeouts. Most people who are good at what they do, it's because they failed the most. So literally, failure is a stepping stone to success. Okay, and a great person I would suggest you guys to read about this is Ralph Waldo Emerson. He's got a legendary essay on this, better than I can ever describe it. In the way that he describes it, he describes it only the way that he can. It's so eloquently, so uniquely Emerson. So I would recommend that you guys check out Compensation by Ralph Waldo Emerson, because he talks about how there's a duality in everything. There's a yin and yang in everything, positive and negative. And oftentimes, most people don't see the positive that's in the negative. I'll share with you guys something. So here I've got a tattoo. It says Wei Ji. It means crisis in Chinese. And I got that on my arm because in Chinese, crisis, as you can see, is made up of two characters. The first character here comes from danger. The second character here comes from opportunity. So in every crisis, there is danger, but there's also opportunity. Look for that opportunity. I can share with you in my personal life the areas that I have any sort of developed any sort of skill in or gotten good at. It's because I was really bad at those things before. Talking about persuasion, influence, and sales. Went through a lot of failures to develop skill here and get good at it. Courage. I used to be super scared of a lot of things. Like the old Tommy used to be scared of asking for ketchup at a restaurant from a waiter. The not wanting to deal with that fear in ridiculous situations made me develop courage. I also used to be in my head a lot. I used to overthink things all the time. But because of that, a friend put me on meditation. I've been meditating for the past decade, and that's made me more aware. It's made me more present. It's improved me. It's helped me become a better person. Another thing is, quite honestly, the younger Tommy in high school, he would lie a lot. He would lie to his parents. He would lie to people around him. And because of the pain that caused in me, I made a decision to stand for something, to stand for truth, to make a concerted effort to tell the truth, no matter what situation I'm in. And you can see how, maybe in your own life, how areas of pain or struggle that you used to deal with could actually be, or actually have developed into, strengths of yours. So I really wanted to make this post here, this video, on the fruits of failure. If you're going through some struggles, if you're going through some challenges, if you've had areas you felt weak in, that you've really felt pain in, and you know you wanted to develop, I want to tell you that within that pain is inherently, there is the seed in there for you to get good in those areas. Let that pain drive you. Let that pain move you. Another good book I recommend is The Dark Side Dichotomy by Aaron Nash. I actually have him in my December 2020 book reviews post. So if that hasn't come out yet, it will come out the next post. But he talks about leveraging our darkness, our dark side, or our pain, for positive impacts in the world. And I'll be real with you. A lot of my drive, a lot of that comes from my dark side, my pain. But I use that. I leverage that as fuel, as drive, to allow me to move forward and doing things that I want to do, and convert that, transmute that into positive impacts in the world. So I hope you guys found this valuable. If you guys got value in it, please go ahead and share this video with a friend, and tell somebody about this. I do put effort into creating this content. And also, if you're a sales rep who's looking to get some support, or you're a new sales rep who's looking to get some support in taking your first deal down, or you're an experienced sales rep looking to go to the next level, and you'd like some help from me, go ahead and click the link below and book a slot in my calendar for a free strategy session. There's no strings attached. I'd be happy to chat with you, see how I can help best support you in your own journey, in sales, in your own growth, and yeah, we could chat, see if we'd be a good fit, see if I could help you out. All right. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.